Where's the captain?
She's still drowned there.
I think I have a life sign, but it's very faint. Get her to sickbay and Dr. Crow now.
Is that the captain? What happened?
She was rescuing a child from the wreckage from the roof, though, on her.
Right, out my way. We're losing her. Commander?
You better have good news, Doctor.
I'm afraid it's quite the opposite.
What the hell is he doing down there?
Looks like Dr. Sullivan's coming to join you.
That's all we need, that cynical old man.
Have you tried to pox some more in to stop the hemorrhaging?
Yes, but that didn't work because of the severe bleeding. I'm running out of options here.
Oh, hand it here. Call it.
Captain Tracy Riley, the USS Therapia. Deceased, stardate 2270.
Commander?
Right. What about the inhabitants of the planet?
All evacuated successfully, Commander.
Very good. I'll be in the ready lounge to inform Starbase 39 of our arrival. You have the comm, Johnson.
First Officer's Log. Stardate 2270. It has become a horrible day for the Therapia. I am saddened to report of the loss of our captain. She will be missed by the crew and by myself deeply. I have ordered to continue our journey to Starbase 39 to meet with Admiral Hiltree and deliver the evacuated colonists.
Commander, I am so sorry for your loss. Captain Bardi was one of the best and bravest.
She certainly was.
Now, I know what you might be expecting from this conversation, but I advise you to keep your expectations low. If it was up to me, the Therapia would be yours. You've earned it.
Thank you, sir. But I don't understand what's the issue.
As the only medical ship in this sector, we need you to travel to the settlement on the edge of the neutral zone. It was reported of an unknown illness. Starfleet has felt it best that under these delicate circumstances, to assign the Therapia to Captain Tadar.
That is not fair.
These are our orders, Commander, and I expect you to continue being the exceptional first officer to your new captain.
Understood. Admiral, when does he arrive on board?
He is already here and waiting. I expect you to leave as soon as he is acquainted with the ship.
You've made yourself clear.
Ha! But there is one thing you should probably know. He's a Romulan.
Captain on the bridge.
As you were. Signal this to all decks, officer.
All decks standing by, sir.
Attention, crew of the Therapia. I am your new captain, Talar. I know you all must be mourning the loss of Captain Riley. But for now, we must continue with our duties. It may surprise some of you to learn that I appear as a Romulan. That is all you need to know. We have been instructed to visit a planet on the edge of the neutral zone who is suffering with an unknown illness. I hope you will continue to show me the dedication to this medical vessel that you have shown previously. Captain out.
Captain Tila,
You must be my first officer, Piper.
I have seen to the Admiral's departure.
Splendid. Is the ship ready to leave?
Wouldn't you like to be shown around first, sir?
In my own time. For now, let's get on with our mission. Set a course for Unidad 4, Warp 7. Let's debark.
If you don't mind me asking, Captain, I'm very excited to already be assigned to a starship, but why did you bring Liffy?
All I need from you, Ensign, is to get stuck in and help the crew.
Oh, amazing. I've been dying to step up.
Don't get too excited just yet. Let's see how you do first.
Oh, Yes, Captain.
What do you think they're doing giving a starship to a Romulan?
Is that a problem, Doctor?
No, not at all, sir.
I hope to see that all sick bays are ready and on standby for when we arrive.
Yes, Captain.
Very good. There is someone I want you to meet. This is Ensign Kavor. I have assigned him to join me on this ship. I would like you to show him the ropes.
You want me to work with a...
Romulan? Yes. You said that was no problem.
Captain, we have reached our destination.
I'll be right up. I'll let you two get acquainted.
Don't just stand there. Help me prepare the medibay.
Yes, sir.
The planet is hailing us, Captain.
On screen.
Hello, USS Therapia. They have urgent need for your assistance.
Are we able to improve the signal?
I'm trying to, sir, but the planet's rings are causing major interference.
A disease of unknown origin is killing our people. We need medical assistance immediately.
Can we re-establish a link?
The signal's gone.
Make sure the engineering chief is aware of my arrival.
Lieutenant Boyko, the captain's on his way.
I know. Romulans.
You must be Lieutenant Boyko. Tell me, could we beam down to the surface?
It won't be easy. I've been working on something, but it's never been tested.
Right. How safe is it?
More importantly, could it work to get the away team and myself down there?
Excuse me, Captain, but it is my duty to go. You should stay with the ship.
Commander Piper, it's my decision who goes on away missions.
I insist that I go.
Then you'll have to come with me. Lieutenant Boyko, bring your contraption.
Are we certain we can get to the surface with all the gaseous interference?
You worry about saving that colony. I'll worry about the transporter.
Let's see what you can do then, Lieutenant.
Yes, Captain. Well, maybe.
No initial signs of an airborne virus, sir.
No. I would rather make sure before we take the risk.
Don't worry yourself, Captain. It's not in the air. Please, come this way. Our people are very sick.
I need you all to collect blood samples, as various as you can. Young, old, man, woman, child. We need a spectrum of results.
No, not another one.
His temperature is rising by the second. He's burning up.
Where you get that bleeping thing out of the way? It'll get in a headache.
Do you want us to help?
Well, we'd better see what they can do.
May I?
When was the first patient?
This first started appearing in newborns. Sadly, they didn't make it. Then the next day, 4 more people had it. 4 people from different parts of the colony. They didn't even know each other.
Don't say anything.
What's the green plasma all about?
Dr. Vemi, who you just met, doesn't know. Some sort of fluid buildup that's causing the high temperatures.
Best you can do for them now is keep those cool packs refreshed while we work out the cause.
By taking the blood samples back to our ship and working out a vaccine for your colony.
Thank you.
All set.
Captain, to Therapia. All ready to beam back.
There are two pressing concerns that we must address.
We still need to find a viable vaccine for this disease, not only for the colony but also now for Commander Piper.
Yes, thank you, Cole. That is number one. The second being the transporter.
Without them having the booster device on the surface, beaming them back up is going to take some time to figure out.
What about communication?
The planet Rings is currently blocking that too.
So it seems, Boyko, you need to work on the transporter. Johnson, we need to get communication with the surface as soon as you can, and Cole and myself will analyze the blood samples to make a vaccine.
How far have they come? So, is it a virus or a bacteria?
We think bacteria, but it doesn't seem to be reacting to any of our antibiotics.
Interesting. What's your name?
Lavor.
Do we have a source? Or how it's spreading, Lavor?
No, unfortunately not.
What have you tested?
Water, food, air. Nothing contains traces matching the same as what we find in our patients.
Well, it has to be somewhere.
Obviously.
I reckon we start our tests again. Find the source.
That will put us back weeks. What we need to do is work out what common factor meant that your colleague Piper got infected, as an outside variable is the best chance we have.
Finally. Someone talking some sense. Get it done.
You can't be serious. There's no way this is bacterial, but how it's behaving.
There isn't another reason for such random patterns of symptoms between these samples.
Come in, come in.
What is it?
I was told by the captain I needed to assist you once the samples have been returned.
Just stand there and be quiet.
Don't listen to him. I reckon we do separate experiments following the avenues we believe are right.
Agreed.
Well, Ensign, you can help me with the one that will actually get us results.
What if we change the frequency to match the ring's interference? Okay, here goes. Officer Johnson to Captain Talar. Are you reading me? Johnson to Talar. Not yet. We'll have to keep trying.
Officer, we have picked up a faint engine signal in this quadrant.
On screen?
It's gone now.
More than likely, the interference from the planet, but stay alert.
Yes, sir.
Captain's log. Supplemental. Communication with Therapia has become unsuccessful. Commander Piper is still currently unconscious. And so I have decided to reassign the lab tests to the more promising Lavor, and in turn has been able to get the lab to work as a more coherent team. Is there a problem over there?
We give the sworn and we planted more crop here than we have.
Could it be some wildlife?
Yeah, possibly.
Captain, I'd rather you run the assignments by me first. Then he is not best pleased.
He's better off with the sick. We need to get this done, not just for you, but for my first officer as well.
I understand. Have you visited her?
Not yet. We haven't fully made good terms.
If you don't mind me asking, then where did you stay?
Piper is a member of my crew, and as a captain, I have a duty of care.
Ensign, grab me that child blood sample back, would you?
You can wait till I'm done with it.
And when will that be? We'd better not allow me to do my research. It's better than whatever you're doing.
And why's that?
Yeah, because I'm actually looking in the right direction.
It's insufferable working with you.
Maybe if we actually work together, we'd be able to find the answer by now?
Get out of my sick bay! Get out! Should never let pointy ears in here.
Here you go. Stop, wait. Put your hand back under the scope. See how it reacts to water. Captain Tar, I think I know what's going on.
What would you like to eat?
High-tech night.
What's troubling you, my boy? Ignore everyone else, son. So what? You're a Romulan on the Federation vessel. You're here to help others just as much as everyone else. You hear me?
They don't help, but maybe just Cohen and Sullivan. They're all constantly arguing, and Sullivan seems to hate me the moment he saw me.
Ah, yes, that. Those two had never been eye to eye. I think Cole came in with far more young ideas. Sullivan is a stickbat. He's not one for liking Romulans.
But he doesn't even know me.
And that's his problem, isn't it? As long as you do your job to the best of your ability, you'll see the best in you. Even with his prejudice. I know what I'll get you. A warm bowl of mullicasus. Makes you feel right at home. I never get a chance to cook this. I do love a challenge.
What? What's happened?
You weren't being very careful. You have contracted the disease, but we believe we have found the source. It appears the water on this planet has had a reaction with the modern medicine that we all have inside of us. All this time developing the healing frontier. And that's what's caused it. Ironic.
So, did I get a vaccine?
Now that we know what's going on, we've just worked out the right antibiotics to slow down your symptoms, but the vaccine shouldn't be far away.
We can't go back to the ship though, right? Not with that interference, I suppose.
You sure don't miss a step. I'm just hoping the crew of that ship are as good as you've told me.
Well, they never failed, Captain Riley.
I know I can't replace her. And I don't want to. A first officer and her captain have a bond that only they know. Her brave service and duty will live on. In history, and more importantly, in you.
Thank you.
People have said I'm good at those types of sentiment.
Now that was not what I meant. Thank you for staying with me.
I think we're almost there.
Picking up another transmission.
The interference is allowing to intercept another ship. Can we make it clearer?
You need to get a vow that seem to us immediately. Do you understand?
They must be cloaked. Jam the signal. Let them know we've heard them.
Ship decloaking, sir.
On screen. Romulans, red alert. Comms to sickbay.
What is it?
Sullivan, we need you on the bridge now, sir.
The ship is having us.
Stall for now. Mention the interference or something.
Come in. Do you read me? I'll get that vaccine for you, I promise.
At least they know this spot from before.
Well, then we just wait.
I thank you, Captain Frankie. The vaccine has been a complete success. Here's one for you and a few boosters to make sure.
It's not a problem. We're more than happy to help.
Hand it over.
Lenny, what's going on?
Shut up, old man. Come on, hand it over. I need to give it to someone.
Don't tell me. You've been helping a group of Romulans come and steal the crop from these colonists, but they have ended up with the same disease. Don't deny it. I've seen the footprints.
Is this true, Bebby?
Money, the trip out to the Federation. How could I say no? I said, hand it over.
Barco, any news on the transporter?
If you can get food to them on comms, then I've worked out a way to lock onto their coordinates that way.
Very good. Look out for the signal, Johnson. We preferably need to leave without confronting a Romulan warbird.
I think we can copy the signal the Romulan ship is using to communicate with the surface.
They have raised their shield to behaving us again, sir.
Get it done now.
Careful now. I am going to come over and place the case at your feet. You're then going to lower your gun and leave. No one has to get hurt. Keep your eyes fixed on me. Focus on me, and it will all be okay. No one is going to harm you. We are just going to keep this between you and I. I was hoping you would have my back.
It's my duty, because you're my captain. Don't get any ideas that I like you.
Captain, do you read me?
Yes, officer, I hear you. I'm so glad this thing's working again.
We have a bit of an issue up here. Are you ready to come back?
Yes, 2 to beam up.
Good. Goodbye then.
Fill me in. Single words, make it quick.
Romulans, hail, shields, thou.
Right, have this and get it ready to transport. You understand? Put the hail on screen.
Yes, Captain.
Greetings. I'm Captain Talar of the USS Therapia, a medical vessel on a solely peaceful mission in our own side of the neutral zone.
Is that an accusation, Captain?
Not at all. An accusation would sound more like, why bother crossing the border to steal some colony crops?
I don't appreciate your tone. You have something I need.
I know. And we will happily send it over. If you agree to leave and never come over the border again, there is no need to start a war because of the idiocy of one small, independent group of unhonorable thieves like yourselves. Is there?
Don't talk to me about honor when you stand there in that uniform spouting Federation policies. You should be ashamed to call yourself a Romulan.
I'm with the people I have always been with. My honor is to my family and their species, no matter my race. So, do you agree to my terms?
We agree.
Splendid. Cut comms. Lieutenant Boyko, transport that case over to the Romulan ship.
Yes, Captain.
Captain, you sure we can trust them?
I think so.
The Romulan vessel has gone now, Captain.
See? All well that ends well. Warp 7 back to Starbase 39.
Yes, Captain.
Let's debark. Captain's log. Stardate 2270. The mission has been successful. Commander Piper is fit and well. The colony is free from its disease and its unwanted visitors. I feel I have a long way to go to get the trust from my new crew. But with some work, I think I can call myself their captain. Enter. Ah, Ensign. How have you found yourself here?
Well, if I could speak candidly, sir.
Go ahead.
The crew of the ship are all over the place. No one gets along, they're clearly highly competent, but with no structure of teamwork. Shall I go on?
No, I get the picture. That's where we come in. We need to bring in a rigid structure and practices to form a highly functional working ship. This place needs a Romulan touch. Will you help me?